Time for another HOLTHUS Huddle with voice of the Chiefs, Mitch Holthus. A different one than you and I have ever done in a situation where we're not talking about a playoff run officially over as of that game against the Chargers. I looked it up earlier this week. Last year, we clinched a playoff spot on Black Friday. It was the earliest it had ever been done by this organization, I think maybe by any organization ever. And this year, just a year later, that's the story of the NFL. I heard more than one expert yesterday after the game was over saying this game was kind of a microcosm of the entire Chiefs season. Do you feel that way? No one's closer to the team than you and watches every snap. What do you take from this loss yesterday?
I totally agree with that, because up by 2 scores at 38 seconds to go in the first half, you're thinking this is going to be the win to get you going and try to sneak into the playoffs. And then touchdown by them, give them credit, at the end of the second quarter changed the whole mood of the game. Then they got the possession to start the third quarter. Why is that a microcosm? Because that 2-possession lead in the second quarter felt like the 5-3 record we had after winning 3 straight games on Halloween.
Yeah.
And then to win only 1 game out of the next 6 was the whole second half. So I agree that the Charger game was just a little bit of a sample of the whole season.
No disrespect to the Tennessee Titans. We don't have to talk about them too much today. That is the game coming up. But I want to ask you about this team being in a situation with 3 games to play that most of the players on this team have never had to deal with, where they're not looking at a playoff run. But there's a lot of, I mean, these are prideful guys on this team that want to play their absolute best every time they suit up, whether they are playing as a Chief and know they're going to be here long term or auditioning potentially to be someplace else. They want to play hard. They want to win these games. What does this look like with not only no playoffs, but with a different quarterback at the helm?
It's an awesome question, the best one you've asked all year. And it's kind of exacerbated because of Patrick's injury. So now your platoon leader's down. So who's going to lead the platoon? And that's where it comes on to guys like Creed Humphrey, who leads in a quieter style, or a Nick Bolton, Chris Jones. Those guys have to carry you through the week. And there are going to be fans that want to say, lose these games, get a better draft pick.
Yeah.
Nope, that's not the way the NFL works. The Chiefs have not had a losing season since Andy Reid has been here. You went out, you go 9-8. It's a winning season. I know people that will be irritated for them to hear it. They're not in the locker room. They're not there every week. These guys want to win the Titans game as bad as they want to win any game the rest of the year. At least you hope so, because I know that's the way Bolton feels, Humphrey feels, and Jones feel. And you better follow suit.
Get a lot of players hurt now moving forward. It's not just Patrick. How capable are they to do that, to go into Tennessee and beat the Titans? How equipped are they to do that right now?
Well, this is where you rely on your medical staff and your athletic training staff. And one of the most impressive things that Andy Reid did when he came here to change our entire culture was that.
Yeah.
He brought in the best. That's the thing with Patrick's rehab. He'll be surrounded by the best moving forward. But these injuries, I've never seen Coach Reid put a guy in. In fact, they go overboard in precaution. So you have to check out, and then you have to check for 2026. You don't want to risk an injury that would be serious, that would affect next year. Pat's injury is already going to be that way. But there are guys that want to play.
Yeah.
And you'll get some guys back. And you rely on your rehab, and you rely on your athletic training staff, the best in the league in my opinion, and a really good medical staff that surrounds this team.
May feel different when you watch the Chiefs on Sunday against the Titans. It won't sound any different thanks to this guy. HOLTHUS Huddle, voice of the Chiefs, Mitch Holthus.